Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. In this example here we're going to be cutting a broken key, and we're going to be using space and depth keys to repair the key, and I'll show you how that's done in this video. So we'll start off with a broken key. Here's our key here, and of course when you get it, it won't look this good, so we're just going to break it as if a customer would. There we go. So this is most likely what your customer is going to give you, and from here we're going to recut it using space and depth for the damaged cut, and also reusing the rest of the key for what we can. So we'll come down here to our jaw, if you can see it there, and I'm going to start off with just by putting the good half that I do have in the jaw. Then I'll be getting my broken part. First of all, I want to see how closely they fit together, and I can tell in this example they fit reasonably quite well. At this stage I have two options. Option one will be to put them together, replicate what we can off the key, and then use space and depth for the rest. The next option is to go through and use vernier calipers, like so, just turning it on, measuring what we do have on the key. 643 is the first one, getting our space and depth keys like this, going through and finding our corresponding one, which is at the height of 643. 7, so we go deeper. 7, we go deeper. 7, we go deeper. 660, we'll check the next one. 624. So this particular one is right in between. I would be going for a 6 cut, which will be cutting them back to specifications, but sometimes different manufacturers use the same key blank but they're not exact specifications. So because we don't know exactly what lock it is for, we can't guarantee that. The customer's only given us this broken key. What I would do in this circumstance is I would be using the broken key now, putting half in, if you can see that, yep, putting my other half in, pushing them both together and clamping it the best that I can. Then I will be getting my blank key, putting this also in the other jaw, lining it up with the shoulder, and now allowing me to cut. So what I'll be doing is I'll be cutting the first cut, the second cut, missing the third cut because it's got a big groove in it from where the key was broken, and doing the fourth and the fifth cut. So I'll quickly just do that. You really can't see there, so I'll have to move you down to about there. Should be able to see from there. Very noisy. Now I'm going to skip this cut here. I can take a bit of meat off. I didn't trace it, I just took a little bit of meat off there. So I've basically traced the first, the second. That's quite good. But I've skipped the third. Okay, so I've cut all of them except for the middle one. So I'll turn this off, readjust my camera. Okay, now I'm going to take these ones out here. Now I was happy with the 6th cut on the space and depth. It was the closest one. I'm going to put that back in the machine. I've lined it up with both sides. So on this occasion now I'm just going to be cutting that 3rd cut, which corresponds with the broken cut. Right about there. Okay, and there's our key there. There's our key right there. Now I can tell on one of these valleys here it might need a little bit of a cleanup, which I can do with a small file. Here's a really tiny file, but that will actually do the job. So I'll just bring it up there. So I just want to fix up that ramp there. I'm not going down, I'm just simply doing the ramp just to clean it up. going to give it a buff and take these things off the back. Take the burrs off the back, and there we have our key. Now if we compare it to our original key, just by putting it over the top here, we can, where are we there? We can clearly see that we have actually replicated the same key. As where this one is broken, now we have a complete one. There's our broken. Oop, dropped it. To get it out so I can show you. It's fallen in the swarf tray. So there's our good key and there's our broken key. So we can do this by simple copying and using the space and depth in the positions that we don't have the key for. So even if it's a very bad break and part of the key is missing, we can use what we do have to replicate 1, 2, 4 and 5 and use our space and depth for the middle one. So this is space and depth key training by Dr. Lock. These space and depth keys like here, available from drlock.com.au. You can purchase a set, use them on your key machine, allowing you to be able to cut keys to code at a cheaper price than buying code machine. Thanks for watching.